Everybody, David,
And Bishop here at Merkaba Soul with another
Merkaba moment.
Merkaba moment. Yay! All right, so today David's going to give a refresher course on the prayer flag. So,
And this is a set of prayer flags, which you've probably seen in different shops throughout the cities and the world and wherever we go shopping.
prayer flags.
Prayer flags, yes. And they have 5 different colors, which represent the aura of the Buddha when he attains enlightenment.
Okay, what are they?
What are they? This is a blue flag, and that represents the sky. The white flag represents the wind, or snow, because we're in Maine. The red flag represents fire. The green flag represents water, and the yellow flag represents earth.
Yeah. Which is, it's different than what a lot of different ones, what you've seen colors represent, like water being green. But that correlates to other types of things as well. In the tarot, when the world card has a green wreath, that represents water, and that's the same. That there's correlations to this and others.
And water makes things green when they grow.
That does. Algae included.
I'm a little green sometimes when I come out of the water. So anyhow, that's the prayer flag, and it can come in different.
So this is one, yep, a set of 5 is one set. And it can come in sets of 2 or 5, it can come in any number of sets, but oftentimes a lot of ours that we sell are sets of 5 or sets of 2. So, but yeah, one set will be the 5 colors.
And there's different sizes too.
Yep.
Now the thought is, people think that it's sending prayers out to the gods above, but it actually isn't. The Tibetans believe that these are to send out compassion, wisdom, strength, peace throughout the world. And they're supposed to be outside. They're not supposed to be really inside, even though they look great and we've got them throughout the shop. They should be out in your gardens and sacred places.
Outside on your decks, outside on your balconies, above your doors, any place outside, and you'll, like he keeps doing right here. I don't know if you can see this.
I'm acting like the elements. After a while, the elements kind of tear at it, pull it apart, and then the threads come off. And there's the thread, and that is sending all of that intention out into the world.
Yeah. So when you get a prayer flag, we've seen some really nice ones, and they're all sewn up all around, so they don't come unthreaded. That's not the purpose of a prayer flag. You want, these strands are part of the prayer that's coming off, and that is to be taken by the wind, by the elements, and be brought off. And as each one comes undone and goes off into the world, that brings that type of energy of what this particular flag has. Is this Buddha on it or the horses? This one is, these two are the horses, this is Buddha. Yep. So this one, a lot of them will be all one. Each one will have the same prayer on all of them. Other ones can be, there's several different kinds, right?
Yeah, and there's 2 different styles. You've got this, the hanging one, which they call the wind horse. And then you've got the one that looks like a flag on a mast, and that's called the masthead.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
So there's many different kinds. They're really cool. They're nice to have around, and we've had ours outside all summer long into the winter, and they're still looking great. I'll probably tag in some video of one that I had blowing this morning.
Yeah. So this one is for breast cancer. So part of the proceeds of these went to breast cancer research when we originally bought them and brought them in. And you can see these ones are made for indoors because they're sewn all around, to be really nice. So they weren't so much to be put outside. So just something to know the differences of those.
Yeah, very nice.
So yeah, so we have ones like this that have 25 flags, and then we have some that at 25 flags, 5 sets, and then we have others in here that are just 2 sets with 10 flags.
They're really cool. Add some color to your gardens, and just it's a nice thought to see them as they're unraveling, and you knowing that you're sending that out there.
Yeah, and our deck has a lot of color with it on it. Yeah,
exactly.
And there are some things growing out there.
Yes, there's a lot of green.
There's green.
And in the same style, these are called prayer wheels. So they have the same prayers inside of them, written out. And you can add your own, and you can add crystals, you can add herbs to them. These are found all over India and Tibet. Different sizes. We've seen some bigger than us.
Absolutely.
There's these little ones. There's some that are walls that have hundreds and hundreds of these on them, and there's some handheld ones that groups of people will do that. And as you're spinning it, the idea is you're sending that intention out to the world.
So inside there's a prayer. You can, sometimes we brought them in where they have no prayer in it, and that's for you to write your own. And you're always welcome to put your own prayer in here, because this one's written in, I think is it
In their language.
in their language? I want to say Sanskrit or Hindi, but they're,
Sanskrit, yeah.
yeah. So you can write your own. And a lot of times you'll spin it in the direction that unravels the prayer. So if you're spinning it in the direction that tightens it, you want to spin it the opposite direction. So you want to spin it so it spreads the prayer out. So different ones. So I think those are really quite interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. So several different kinds, hanging, ones like this that are tabletop or on the wall, and we have some that are you use your hand, you just pick them up and you spin them around. So very interesting how to send that healing out to the world in the form of what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. So thank you very much for joining us today, and remember,
Build a community, one Markabite at a time.
bye.